Hey everybody, I'm Phillip, and today we are going to watch the trailer for the Borderlands movie. The last video was an update video, and some of you might know I'm not doing too hot right now physically, but I wanted to soldier through this because Borderlands is my favorite modern franchise. I could go all hipster on you about it and tell the story about how I was following it before it actually came out. I saw articles about it in Game Informer and was just into it immediately. And then just read over the year and a half before it came out, you know, all the updates and all the pictures and all the stuff. And I was really excited for it and played it and fell in love with it right away. Just, so good. So good. Then 2 came out and that was even better. So good. And I liked the pre-sequel. I think for what it was fine. It was just hampered by, corporate BS. They were basically kneecapped, and I think that's a shame because it had so much potential. And then Borderlands 3 was Borderlands 3. Great gameplay, horrible writing, and I'm still annoyed to this day that person got paid more for that than I would probably ever see in a lifetime when it was garbage. They got paid to do their job poorly, and that always pisses me off. And I hope that's not the case here because I love Borderlands very much. Not only have I played every single one, I've co-opted every single one with my buddy TJ. We played every single game together. So being such a big fan of the franchise and having been since the beginning, I am very, very, very lukewarm about what I've seen so far, from casting decisions to rumors and stuff. This movie property, is one that has franchise potential. They could get so many movies out of this and make them different because, there's a lot you could do with the concept. But the first one, it's going to set the tone. It's got to stick the landing. So I am about some of it. I think some of the casting decisions were 1000% wrong. And I think some of the other casting decisions were ones that had potential. And we'll touch more on that after this. My voice is already starting to go because of how I feel. So let's crack into it right now and watch the trailer for the Borderlands movie. And fingers crossed, it's not horrible. Okay, we got a doll thing.
Look at that, a ladder!
Atlas.
Legend has it that there's this massive treasure hidden in some secret vault. Go hunting for it. You'd better take any help you can get.
Hey, a rack and a skag.
Most dangerous
Is that Crom?
dumpster fire of a world in the universe.
It's Pete. It's Pete. Why do you think it's called Piss Wash? How did it get the name? It's in my mouth!
Okay, Marcus, I think.
You know, time to make it rain with your body parts.
What did I tell you?
Minimal explosions.
I said no explosions.
Moxie.
What's happening right now?
I'm expelling the excess lead. I can't go if you're looking at me. Ooh, actually, scrap that. I can. I really can. Actually, it's helping.
Are we really waiting for this to finish?
Keep looking at me.
Wait, did that say... Wait. Did that say... I'm going back. Screen story by Eli Roth. Fuck. Screenplay by Eli Roth. Directed by Eli Roth. Fuck. Oh, no. Not the biggest fan, if you couldn't tell, of him or his work in general. All right. Okay. I was gonna wrap this video up. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I'm not... Ha 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 ha! P jokes! P jokes! Ha 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 ha! No. Was this written by... No, it was written by Eli Roth. I was gonna say, was this written by the same person who wrote Borderlands 3, because that humor was cringe as hell too. I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm gonna have to watch it back and be able to pause and kind of go through stuff slower. But we saw what Marcus, Moxie, I think Crom was there, and Crom is my favorite boss fight in Borderlands 1. It's so good, such a good fight. So it looks like, as far as little details and fan service, it's there. Like, they open up immediately. It's like a doll, you know, sewer manhole cover thing. Let's talk about the cast, because I said I was going to touch on it afterwards and after I saw it. Some stuff I was okay with, like Cate Blanchett as Lilith. 1000% okay with that. I think she's a phenomenal actress, and she's in my top 3, you know, of favorite actresses. Jamie Lee Curtis as Tannis. Also, I was on board. I know there's a lot of pushback on her due to her age and stuff. I think it's fine. I did think that, again, this is just a trailer though, so I can't go off, you know, obviously the entire thing, but Tannis is a very marked way of talking. It's very deliberate. She's not very emotional, you know, and she's very, very neurotic. So I didn't get that from this. It just sounded like Jamie Lee Curtis talking. But I could be wrong. It could show more in the actual movie. Krieg looked great. That's probably the best part of the trailer was Krieg. Krieg is awesome. Some stuff that I am very about. I wasn't sure about Tiny Tina. I'm not really that familiar with Ariana Greenblatt, I think her name is. If I got that wrong, I'm sorry. I didn't get Tina from her at all. Like, you can't put bunny ears on someone and have them do a cartwheel, and that's Tina. Like, she didn't. Tina is erratic, and yeah, I didn't get Tina from her at all. But maybe, again, I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't know. Still not sold on Kevin Hart as Roland. That was the biggest red flag when they first announced the casting, was that. From what I saw, he did okay, but that's probably one of the bigger miscasts I can think of in a long, long time. And then Jack Black as Claptrap is a giant miss. I don't mind Jack Black at all as a performer, as an actor, but why not just get the original voice actor for Claptrap? Well, the current voice actor for Claptrap. Why not get them back? Why? Like, that's why it's stuff like that feels like this was made for, like, to be like big Hollywood movie. Like, we need to put Jack Black in it. We have Cate Blanchett and Kevin. We need the big names to sell the movie instead of having maybe people who would fit the roles better and have a good script to let the movie sell itself. And that's the fear that I have. And after seeing this, I kind of feel the same way. This definitely feels like Eli Roth is doing his best Guardians of the Galaxy impression, like he's trying to be James Gunn. And that's not what Borderlands is. Like, Borderlands is... I've never gotten that vibe from Borderlands. It's never been Guardians of the Galaxy for me. Ever. At the very least, it's a quirky Mad Max. And I didn't get that from this. Like, this is not, like... This feels like if DC were to make a Borderlands movie, this is what it would be. Because it just wouldn't fit. It would be more about the capitalistic, like, nature of what we can do with it rather than the rich, gooey yumminess of the fucked up world of Borderlands. But again, this is just like, what, a 2-3 minute trailer? There's not a lot to go on, except for what they... I don't know. I think Jack Black is a huge miscast. Maybe even bigger than Roland right now. And the thing with him, like, pooping the lead out, like, what? Like, it's like we had pee jokes and poop jokes. That's what you chose to show to us? That's what you chose to write? Why was Eli Roth allowed to have this? For Pete's sake. Oh my god. But yeah, initial reaction, fuck. I don't know, y'all. But I said I'm gonna watch it back and see if there's any little tiny details. I know that Randy Pitchford did a commentary over the trailer. I'm not sure if I want to watch that. I don't like Randy Pitchford. I find him very problematic. And all the stuff I've heard about him, he's kind of gross. Maybe that's just surface level. Maybe behind the scenes, he is a fantastic dude and knows what he's doing. Although Borderlands 3 and Tales from the Borderlands 2, and now this, kind of speaks to the franchise not being presented in the best light. So I'm worried. I'm worried about Borderlands 4. I'm worried about the movie. But of course, I will play and watch them respectively. But yeah. Also, sorry, I took everything down already. But I had a couple more thoughts. Another reason this feels very Guardians of the Galaxy-esque is because of the music in the trailer. There's nothing wrong with ELO. They have been used in a bunch of trailers. But ELO is not Borderlands. And I said earlier in the video somewhere that the franchise is just veering away from what made Borderlands feel so special. And one of the reasons was the music. We went from No Heaven, which is an amazing song, to Girl on Fire by Alicia fucking Keys. Like, there's nothing wrong with Alicia Keys. And Girl on Fire is a okay song, probably. It's not Borderlands. And ELO, not Borderlands. Like, that sounds like something you would hear in Guardians of the Galaxy. And, like, okay, if you're not gonna do No Heaven, which is a little controversial, do Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. That is an iconic Borderlands song. Use that. Like, I get you can't use No Heaven probably, because, like, this feels very PG-13. Like, this needs to be more Deadpool and less Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm betting money this is rated PG-13. It needs to be rated R. The games are rated fucking mature. That's the audience. That's who, like, this feels like it's being, like, remember when George Lucas forgot how to George Lucas and he made the prequels and they were awful, but it was obviously all marketing, gimmicky stuff? That's what this feels like. There is some fan service and there is stuff in it. I've watched it back. We have, like, we do have Marcus, we have Moxie, we have vending machines, we have Marcus's bus, we have what looks like Dr. Ned's, like, clinic in there. You know, Atlas is there. Like, there's stuff that's you know, true to the game, but the overall tone does not feel like Borderlands. And in addition to everything else that I talked about, from the cast and fucking Eli Roth being there was more to the Guardians of the Galaxy comparison. Yeah, that ELO is something you would hear on a Guardians of the Galaxy trailer. You would never hear No Heaven. And I doubt you'd hear Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, because it wouldn't fit the vibe. The PG-13 vibe. Sorry if this is shaky and in a weird angle. I have to hold it against my body to steady it because of my condition. But yeah, back to the video. So what did you think of the Borderlands trailer? Am I just being like negative Nancy here? Maybe you disagree with me on some stuff. Maybe you think Tina's fantastic. You think Jack Black is great. And Kevin Hart is a perfect Roland. Maybe you don't like Cate Blanchett and Jamie Lee Curtis in their roles. I don't know. What did you think, though? What do you think? And, yeah, let me know down below. But that's going to wrap this one up. I will try and have this up for you as soon as possible. I know I've already missed the window on the, like, with trailers and stuff like this. You want to hit, like, the next day or two after for, like, maximum viewership. But we're already past that, and I have to take things slow. All right, I was going to wrap this one up. Let me know down below what you think. I'd love to have a talk about it, because, again, it's my favorite modern franchise. I'll see you in the next video. I don't know when that's going to be, but I'll do my best to have it out for you, whatever it is. Until then, now, goodbye.